Alright. Let's just wait for all this to come up. There we go. Alright, let's go put it in performance mode. So, we are actually playing with a new character today. I know all the videos for my previous one are not all up. I'm still somewhat working on that. There's probably about a dozen, maybe 20 more. Near the end, you'll see that I was starting to run into an issue where when I loaded into a new spot after either fast travel or pretty much any activity that would cause the loading screen to show up, my game would start flickering in and out of focus and on the screen. So it's like the shaders or the various graphics updates that are on here were literally acting like they were going in and out of focus. So you'd see big blur spots or not, and big blur spots or not. And it would just continually go and go and go and go. And the game would also basically lock up at the same time. So I basically slowed down and stopped playing on my original save because of that. It's been more than a few months at this stage, and I have had the hankering to give a shot to Skyrim again. New character, of course. What is it ever not? And I've been wanting to play a stealth archer. You know, the stereotypical overpowered kind of play, but it's a play style that I actually really like. You know, going in without lights, using night sight or life aura type skills, and just sort of slowly taking your way through the different dungeons and using poisons in particular and stuff like that for the more problematic fights. So I have the inkling that at least for the early and mid-game parts, that it will be a harder playthrough than the mage that I had. The mage, while squishy if anybody got to her, was pretty much impossible to get to after a certain point. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking that I want to do. I will likely complete out the Thieves Guild storyline earlier rather than later, and possibly the Dark Brotherhood one as well, to get some of the good gear like Nightingale armor or the Death Shroud, and kind of sort of go from there. Khajiit, so that I can have the night sight. The nights are way too dark to not consider dark having the night sight. Same for the dungeons. And now that night sight, I did get that working later on in the previous playthrough. That's available now. And yeah, other than that, I think I may actually put more of an emphasis on the museum itself rather than the various storylines and such, the different quests and such. Just because, yeah, one of these days, I really just want to have that whole thing filled out. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah. Hopefully we won't run into the same problems we had on the previous one. If we do, well, this will probably be a very short playthrough because it's way too frustrating to deal with. I could consider like werewolf and that kind of stuff to have access to the night sight as well, rather than having it specifically be a Khajiit. But I would like to have it right from the get-go, to be honest. So Khajiit, it is. Oh, and I guess timing-wise, I probably should mention, I was originally waiting for Living Skyrim 4 to be coming out. This is Living Skyrim 3. Living Skyrim 3 is no longer able to be downloaded. I apologize for playing something that other people cannot grab. So Living Skyrim 4 should be for its full release. Right now it's got betas out, but for its full release should be out, I think, next week sometime. Next weekend, actually. And I was originally intending to install that and go from there. Fortunately, for me in specific, I discovered that Legacy of the Dragonborn was not included in its mod list. A different museum mod was a much smaller one, doesn't have quest lines, that kind of thing. It's sort of like a museum light. Shows like 150 or 200 artifacts. I adore Legacy of the Dragonborn. At this point, I pretty much only play playthroughs that include Legacy of the Dragonborn specifically. So, unfortunately, that for me meant that Living Skyrim 4 is off the table. But I highly encourage anyone who's not quite so attached to Legacy of the Dragonborn to give Living Skyrim 4 a shot. Living Skyrim 3 is fantastic. To my understanding, Living Story 4 is even better. So, just as a update sort of on that. Alright, so let's get ourselves a Khajiit. Let's see here. Email. See what the presets have to offer. I kind of like that one, actually. Oh, that one's not bad. Minus maybe the hair. Oh, not many presets. So this one, or this one. Oops. Oh, sorry. The controls are not always the best. Sick. The light gray is fine. Literally only changes breast size. Well, big boobs mess up bows, so we'll take a smallish. Just gonna make sure there's no dirt and stuff like that. The scars are fine. I may... Oh, I kind of like that war paint though. Color for that's fine. That seems more than slightly long. That looks about normal. Maybe. Just not sure about the brown on her nose. Don't know if I can change that though. Oh, that I can. Standard. Yes. That's her face. Much better. Okay. There we go. Zoomed in. Yeah, why not? Oops. Set that as it is. Oh, I'll just sort of add some contouring to the face. So I might actually leave it because of that. Doesn't look like eyeliner, it just looks like contours. I don't know about the eye tint. I think I prefer without. Evened it out a little bit. So maybe I'll leave that in. A lot of mouth shapes that they can't do, so I'll leave that there. No lip color, that's fine. Alright, the hair. Hair's always a bit fun on Khajiit. I may not have hair at all. We'll see about that. I'll full rotate here so I can properly see her profile. Okay, up to sliders. Yeah, definitely get some big manes. Don't really want bangs and such. No. 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 It's interesting looking. I have to fix up the color maybe to a gray. Interesting. We'll go through the options, colors. Very weird options for. Maybe let's try. Saturation. trying to find a reasonable gray color. I see that. I don't know why it's so orange. Literally looking for an actual gray. That's a bit more saturation style. It matches a little bit better with her existing fur. That's not bad. I rather like that. Okay, we'll accept that. I think. Extras, expressions, I'm not worried. Right, she has a tail. So let's take a look at that for now. To see. Okay. Yeah, I should turn the camera all the way around. Oop, wrong button. Press the Windows key instead of an Alt key. Okay. So let's just see the tail itself basically back on. The different sections of it can be fluffier. Let's see what that's doing. We're back up to the... Oh, that does a bit more. No, I think I will leave it as it is. Don't need to go to that second one. Okay. Done. I think that's not half bad. Yes, I would like to finish and name my character. Oh, I forgot to look. I usually look up lore relevant names, so give me one moment. I apologize. Skywing. Khajiit. Names. Not the generator. Here we go. Khajiit names found in the games. Let's look at some female Khajiit names and verify that I like it with Tsavi. I do kind of like Tsavi. Forget who Tsavi was. Healer and Castle Leowin. So it just means adult. Okay. Interesting. Daro one is interesting. There are definitely not many Khajiit in Skyrim. I might just go with Tsavi. I kind of like the sound of the name. Alright. Alright, time to wait for all of the text on the top left to just finish. So many things to set up. Oh, I don't know if I have all the original instructions for Living Skyrim 3. It might be archived. Yep, it is archived. Beautiful. Here we go. Character creation and MCM instructions. That's all fine. ELSA gives you a bonus to a single skill based on your character's background. Do this before you leave this room. Okay. Oh, Ava initialized. You can check your attributes in the AVAMCM. Race and gender choice influence of starting attributes. When skill reaches level 50 and 100, one of 3 random attributes associated with skill being increased. That's all fine. Still all going in the top left. That's fine. Need to remember to check a class and then out. Sorry, my cat is falling off of my lap. Aren't you? You're doing a good job of that. Yes, you are. Oh. Yep, she's had enough. Still waiting for all this stuff to be done in the top left. Then I will fix up a couple of things. And we will be picking the museum start. And then figuring out exactly what we need in order to get started on some of the Thieves Guild stuff. Nightingale armor and the weapon are top priorities. As is, of course, Legacy of the Dragonborn. No. Don't want to go into idle mode. Need to be able to see when all of this stuff is ready to go. Ah, yes, organic factions. This will be interesting on a archer type character. Lost Valley proved detrimental to my mage on more than a few occasions. It will take probably 10 times as long to go through it as this character. Alright, so let's just quickly read these. Note from Forgotten Glory. I created the mod list you are playing right now. What originally seemed like a dream held together by duct tape, rest in peace, Living Skyrim 1, is now what you are about to experience. It's taken almost 2 years to get to this point, and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears have gone into it. I hope you enjoy what you're about to play. I certainly plan to. The Pure Mage playthrough was great fun until the save started to corrupt. I couldn't have come this far without the help of many people. I can't list them all, but I'll list a few. My wonderful wife, Mrs. Forgotten Glory, Celadon Iron, Twisted Modding, Volk, Rite of Spring, Jackson of Rutha, the Discord staff, the Wabajack team, and other mod list authors who encouraged me to keep going on Living Skyrim even when all hope seemed lost. And to those who are about to dive into Living Skyrim, thank you. Thank you for playing, thank you for reporting bugs, thank you for taking the time to read this, of course. Hope this mod list can provide endless hours of enjoyment to you. Cheers. Well, as a note, I believe, this mod list, Living Skyrim 3, I intend to keep as my... This is Skyrim for me now. Period. Yeah. So, definitely success on your part, Forgotten Glory. Okay. I've recently arrived in Helgen and decided to rent a room in the Resting Pilgrim. If I decide to extend my stay, I should talk to the innkeeper at Lara. I have a feeling something interesting might happen if I do so. I'm pretty sure this... Oops. Fell through. Alright. I think there's very specific things I have to do with that. So, okay, let's quickly go in and fix up the couple of things that need to happen on a few of the mods, just because not everything is configurable perfectly the very first time. Controls, open journal, suggest bind to B instead of X. And on immersive HUD, under options, enable hide shout meter. Oops. Hide shout meter with compass. There we go. Alright, so that's those two. In addition, there were two other pieces. Should have my magic menu a reflect option. As I contemplate my next course of action, I reflect back on the decisions that have brought me to this point, including time in my homeland. I grew up studying the skills of stealth. As a let's see here. I think I know sneak is going to be one of the first things that maxes out, but it's hard not being a good sneak person right off the bat, and I won't have any spells to help me out like my mage. So I think I am going to go with sneak for this. Sneak increased by 10. Wonderful. I think that's all to that. In addition, I have a book, which I believe is this one, Select Class. Alright, welcome to Classic Classes and Birth Signs Reimagined. To choose from the traditional professions of Tamriel, select Classic Classes. To create a custom class, select Custom Class. To proceed to the birth signs without choosing a class, select No Class. Okay, we're going to look at the custom classes first because more than likely what I want is going to be in there. Select Specialization. Select a specialization to view its classes. Combat Specialists focus on melee or ranged weaponry and use armor to protect themselves from harm. Stealth Specialists focus on avoiding damage and sneak attacks to give them an edge in combat. Magic Specialists, not going to be magic. Stealth. Choose which stealth class you would like to learn more about. Okay, well, we're just going to go through all of them just to see exactly. Acrobat. Acrobat is a polite euphemism for agile burglars and second-story men. These thieves avoid detection by stealth and rely on mobility and cunning to avoid capture. Major skills: archery, one-handed, lockpicking, pickpocket, sneak, and speech. Ability: spry, take 75% less damage from falling. Interesting. Skills, major skills are basically on the money. Ability, maybe. Agent. Agents are operatives skilled in deception and avoidance, but trained in self-defense and the use of deadly force. Self-reliant and independent, agents devote themselves to personal goals or various patrons or causes. Major skills: archery, illusion, lockpicking, pickpocket, sneak, and speech. Persuasions are 20% easier. Interesting. I do like the inclusion of illusion. I may use some illusion magic to help myself out, especially early on. Assassin. Assassins are killers who rely on stealth and mobility to approach victims undetected. Execution is with ranged weapons or short blades for close work. Assassins include ruthless murderers and principled agents of noble causes. Archery, one-handed, alchemy, light armor, pickpocket, sneak. Poisons you make are 25% stronger. Ooh, this might be a good one because I do intend to use poisons to massively boost my ability to deal with certain fights. So assassin, big possibility. Bards. Bards are lore masters and storytellers. They crave adventure for the wisdom and insight to be gained, and must depend on sword, shield, spell, and enchantment to preserve them from the perils of their educational experiences. One-handed, enchanting, illusion, alchemy, light armor, and speech. Probably not this because I do plan to have major work in archery. Monk. Monks are students of the ancient martial arts of hand-to-hand combat and self-defense. Monks avoid detection by stealth, mobility, and agility, and prefer to solve conflict by arrow or by fist. Archery, alteration, alchemy, lockpicking, pickpocket, sneak. Deal extra 20 damage while unarmed. I don't plan to be going around unarmed. I might be a Khajiit, so I already get some bonus to that level of damage because of the claws, but I don't think this would be the route I would consider going. Pilgrim. Pilgrims are travelers, seekers of truth and enlightenment. They fortify themselves for road and wilderness with arms, armor, and magic, and through wide experience of the world they become shrewd in commerce and persuasion. Major skills: block, one-handed, smithing, restoration, light armor, speech. Buying and selling prices are 15% better. No, this is definitely not suitable for what I am looking for. Thief. Thieves are pickpockets and pilferers. Unlike robbers who kill and loot, thieves typically choose stealth and subterfuge over violence, and often entertain romantic notions of their charm and cleverness in their acquisitive activities. Archery, light armor, lockpicking, pickpocket, sneak, speech. Stamina is increased by 50 points. That's not bad. But I think overall I liked the sound of this one the best. Yeah. Archery, one-handed, alchemy, light armor, pickpocket, and sneak. And the poisons are stronger. Confirm. I think, yeah, we'll be going with an assassin. Wonderful. Snake added and conditioned added. I'll take a look at those in a minute. Select birth sign. The constellation under which a person is born is known as their birth sign. Each sign confers a unique ability. You may choose to skip this step. No. We'll be picking a birth sign. We'll be viewing I don't know what the serpent sign actually does. So let's view this thief signs. So let's just look at the thief. The thief is the last guardian constellation. Season of the darkest month. Okay, so they have thieves' cunning, finding picking pockets and locks 10% easier. That's definitely a good option. The lover. Take 10% less physical damage. Also potentially a good sign. The shadow. Shadow's veil 10% harder to detect when sneaking. Also a good sign. Reflect 10% damage back at the assailant. Not a big fan of that. Okay, so let's see if I can see what the serpent does. Again, stronger poisons. I think that either the pickpocket or the increased stealth are what I'm looking for. Probably the increased stealth, just because that helps even if my stealth is high. Whereas lockpicking and pickpocketing, I can get them up high enough to basically make it very good. Okay, so we're going to go with Shadow. Yeah. Alright, so I've selected those. Let's just take a quick look at some of the effects that it gave me, though. So, Snake, that's the improved poison making. Conditioned, I do also have an increase of stamina of 20 points. That's lovely. From being a Khajiit, I move 10% faster and take 50% less damage from falling. Wow! And I spend 25% less stamina when power attacking or drawing a bow. That's really nice. And then Shadow's Veil, 10% harder to detect while sneaking. Beautiful. And I can just turn on Night Eye at will. I'll check out the songbook in a second. Okay, that's going to get removed. That's fine. I don't need to worry about Takata. I don't know what combat focus actually does. It's interesting. I need to figure out what this incorporeal dodges do as well. Okay, so I'm just going to... Okay. Yep, I'll be using this a lot. Yeah, it just turns on and off. Okay, good. Oh, I guess I can play songs from elsewhere. I don't have an instrument. Okay, that's fine. Incorporeal dodges. Requires 25 in either illusion or, what was it, alteration? Alternation. Yes, alteration is what they meant. Options for Obsidian Withers, I don't need to do that. Combat focus. My mind is focused. I don't know what that does, though. Oh, other than drain my mana. Well, we'll see. I don't have use for mana, so maybe something. Night Eye, I believe I can configure a button for under the Vision mod. So let's do that. Vision. Night Vision activation key. What shall we use? Interesting, this headgear stuff. I wish I would have found that, but I have no idea. Hunter sense, available to vampires as blood sense and werewolves as heat sense. Being a werewolf still might be worthwhile. Let's just go with this. Oh, quick stats. No. Build campfire. Great item. Don't know how much of the survival stuff I'll be doing. Okay, there we go. Night vision is on. Close parenthesis. Yes, interesting headgears. Don't know what that means. See if I can find anything quickly on that. Nothing in particular, no. It's hard to search on a mod named Vision. So, found the mod. Don't know if it'll have anything. Okay. Heat sense, blood sense, night eye. Nope. Patches for availability. Some compatibilities. Yeah, it's funny because it does not mention headgear. That must be something that integrates with a different mod. Okay. That's fine. Now, is there anything else that I need to worry about setting up? I think so. That was, one of the nicest things about this system. So, let's save. Let me save. Explore my room a bit. Always taking lockpicks. Don't need to order any meals. Ah, some wardrobe stuff. What do I have on me? Oops. Apologies. I have boots and clothes, some fairy info, a letter from Lurbook, a few other things. So, picking up. Oops. Oh, for heaven's sake. Let's see. Well, actually, can I carry most of this stuff? It can be displayed. I'll happily take it. But for the meantime, I do plan to be a light armor wearer. So, all of that is good. Now, is there any weapons? Yes, there are. Beautiful. I'll be keeping daggers and bows on me. I am going to try to do some one-handed stealth kills at some point. I think those would be a lot of fun to get into, not just the bow stuff. But I will take all the rest of these, provided I have the carry weight to do so. Ah, there's the bow. Okay, yes, hello. I wonder if the bow has the sights on it. Not yet. Oh, but I do have... Oh, okay, cool. Alright. So I'll equip that. I will also end up with... Let's see. So, make things a bit easy. Favorite, 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 favorite. 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 Right. That all looks good, I think. Empty there, sleeping in the bed, nothing there needed. Food, got the strong box. Nothing else for in here. Alright, let's save again. And tell me, Woodenik, who are you? Who will be your what will be your your fate? Um, from overseas to the East Empire Trading Company, I think. I may have to restart this a couple of times. I want to get the start where I get the notice saying I am the relic hunter contacted and brought to Skyrim for that purpose, rather than just somebody who came in and applied. So let's try East Empire Trading Company. And then I think actually I remember a few things about this being problematic. So let me go look again at the getting started piece. Living Skyrim 3. Because I think this one could be a bit funky. System specs is not what I'm looking for. Videos, no. Not worried about the diff mods. Okay, I shouldn't have what I was looking for. Sorry, I just need to double check getting this game started. Maybe it was on the troubleshooting page? No, not any of that. Okay, it just has slightly different instructions, so maybe I just do this normally. Any start except for the Dragonborn start. Helgen will remain intact as a fully functional town until such time you decide to start the main story. So I talked to him and then I think I go out the door. And I should find myself... Oh, or not. Where am I? funny. I can never quite figure out how this thing... Okay, I'm going to reload because I don't think I did this right. This one. It's not the most easy quest system to get into. Okay, so what is going to be my fate? From overseas, landing at the East Empire Trading Company. And then I guess I sleep? I sleep in this location. Alternative perspective mod. Okay. Alright, spawning in a room in the rest of Pilgrimage, creating customized characters necessary, grab some items. Talk to the dragon, pick your choice, and walk through the door, which is what I did. What else does it give? No, it's definitely the one I want to pick. Alright, well, we'll see what happens when maybe I leave the inn. Oh, ha! Okay, that time I got it to trigger right. Beautiful, and this is exactly what I wanted. Have you traveled here as the relic hunter for the Museum in Solitude? Yes, I have. Started. Dragonborn Gallery. Reach your letter from Arian Morales. Alright, religion. Most denizens of Tamriel are religious. You may choose to follow a deity, receiving a minor blessing and learning about their sacred tenets. If you wish to follow a different deity later, find and activate their shrine in the world. Select a deity to view more information. Okay, this could be a bit interesting. Akatosh. Dragon God of Time. Improved attacks and spells against dragons. Save Tamriel, raise character level, absorb dragon souls, never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Azura. Nearby foes suffer weakness to magic, trap souls, explore locations, pray only at twilight, preferably outside. Dark elves and those skilled in illusion are most deserving of favor. Possibly North. Move faster in combat. Explore new locations, strive to raise your stamina, receive the voice of the sky, pray only outdoors, never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Mephala. Improved sneak attacks from behind. Poison your weapons, strike unseen with sneak attacks, intimidate the weak. Dark elves are most deserving of favor. Possibly. Mehrunes Dagon. Suffer mental torment while praying to gain extra favor. Good God. Slay people who stand in your way, defile the shrines of my enemies. Skilled in destruction are most deserving of my favor. Rajin. More gold found in containers. As a mortal, the thief god of the Khajiit was the most famous burglar in Elsewhere history. Tenants. Explore new locations. Bribe people as needed. Pick locks successfully. Those skilled in lockpicking are most deserving of my favor. There's a good bet I'll be going with this one. Riddlethar. It's a Khajiit deity. Cosmic Order challenges the Khajiit people to become the strongest they can be. Improved warrior, thief, and mage skills. My streaming software may have just crashed. One moment. Master the skills of the warrior, thief, and mage. Strive to raise your health, magic, and stamina. Each is important as the others. Pray only at night. Oh, okay. Now it's fine. Okay. The game. So maybe. And then Sheogorath. Probably not, but let's see. Pray to receive a random touch of madness. Pray often and receive Sheogorath's touch of madness. Never disrespect cheese. Okay, so this one is most likely skilled in lockpicking. Bribe and pick locks. There's also Riddlethar. Master skills of thief, warrior, mage, so any of them. Strive to raise your health. Pray only at night. Because this one's more generic, which improves my skills. But more gold founding containers is always fun. I wonder if I can get a bit of information about some other pieces. Okay, Faiths of Skyrim. Okay, so the 9 divines I'm not following because I dislike having to not break the law. I plan to be breaking the law a lot. Let's see, okay, so Azora's additional. You can paralyze somebody at a cost of 5% favor. Mehrunes Dagon. Nearby foes burn for X damage and explode on death for X damage based on the favor. Pray to recharge. Oh yeah, there was also Mephala. Shrine Blessing poisons you mix are 15% more effective. Sneak attacks deal X% more damage from behind. During prayer, seize control of the nearest person within 75 feet to fight for you. Costs 5 favor. I'm not sure I really like that big one, but the rest are nice. Nocturnal will eventually become ready, which fortifies sneak, clears non-violent crime bounties up to an X gold based on favor. During prayer, you may astrally observe the nearest person within 300 feet. Interesting. Not so interested in the elvish ones. Or the Red Guard gods. Okay, so Shrine Blessing for Rajin. Lockpicking is 10% easier. Find additional gold in many containers with a chance to find a large amount of additional gold. Pray to Rajin to break a lock within 20 feet. It costs 5% favor, no effect on locks that can't be picked. That could be interesting. Okay. So, Riddlethar. Unarmed strikes do 10 additional damage, so that has no real use for me. All skills are improved by X% based on favor. During prayer, an ancient main will grant a blessing they will believe appropriate to the challenges you're about to face. I'm not a huge fan of that. I am thinking that to start with, I may go with the goal with Rajan. It's a lot around lockpicking, but it's pretty nice. There is also Athala. Sneak attacks doing more damage is a pretty big one, at least early on. Plus additional poison damage. And then maybe converting it into Nocturnal. Pickpocket mysterious coin purses, picklock successfully, prey only at night, preferably in darkness, though skilled in sneak are most deserving in my favor. 10% harder to detect. Praying clears non-violent crime bounties of up to X gold based on favor, and then observing a person nearby. That one's pretty good too, mostly, but that's from the shrine. Most of the really good stuff's from the shrine there. Or finding the additional gold and then later on pray to break a lock. Also some others that you can find. Bandar. Pick locks and pockets successfully. Khajiit and those skilled in archery are most deserving of favor. Shrine blessing. Pickpocketing 10% easier. Buying items from other races is more expensive, but pickpocketing is easier. Put skooma bottles in people's inventory and then pray to ignite them. Good God. Looking at some of the other extra gods here. A Sithis might be a good one down near the end as well. But he's hard to pray to because you need a human heart or human flesh. This isn't quite as clear cut as the mage one was. So it's either Mephala for improved sneak attacks, which is pretty big. The more favor that you have, the better. And then the other one was Rajan, find more golden containers, which is nice, but it's not going to, I mean, I guess nice early on, but money will not be an issue down the road. Money just kind of flows. So I kind of like the sneak attack stuff better, I think. So I think we are following a Daedra. That Daedra would be Mephala. Poison your weapons, strike unseen, intimidate the weak. Dark elves are the most deserving. Here we go. We have accepted Mephala. Pray once a day to strengthen your bond. So, we want to favorite pray. We don't need Night Eye. Let's remove projectiles. Right, so let's pray to Mephala, see what this looks like. Oh, my letter showed up. Completed. Reach your letter. Greetings, my friend. I hope this letter finds you and finds you well. It's been some time since we've worked together, and I had a proposition for you, assuming you can be persuaded to pull yourself from your work at the Gwynlyn University. I recall in your last letter you expressed wishing to get back out in the field again, and I think this proposal will have you most intrigued. I have been fortunate enough to have been able to establish a museum located here in Skyrim, in the City of Solitude, which I have named for the prophetic legends of the Dragonborn, dubbing it Dragonborn Gallery. I have, however, not had much luck in procuring adequate relics for the museum. I've brought with me a few Aelid items from my own collection, but there's a vast array here in Skyrim as my research suggests. There also seems to be a gathering of sorts, with notable artifacts rumored to have found their way here, but I can tell you more about that later. I would be honored if you would be willing to assist me by becoming the museum's relic hunter. I know that with your skilled assistance we could make this museum 10 times more grand than the Mournhold Museum ever was. I can offer you free room and board as well, as the museum has a very well-equipped safe house above it, which is just gathering dust, as I prefer to sleep in the staff barracks where I can be close to my work. I have also enclosed 500 gold for incentive and travel expenses. I look forward to seeing you here, my friend. Assuming your interest is aroused, when you arrive in Solitude, just head towards the Blue Palace at the far southeastern end of the city. The museum is a massive building just beside the palace. Safe journey, my friend. I eagerly await your arrival. Ariane Morales. Lovely. Okay, so I prayed. I have no idea of telling. Praying for an extended period of time helps. Alright. So. Don't have a pickaxe to pick any of that stuff up yet. I don't remember if I have to worry about temperature and stuff like that in this. Do I? Look at the sky? Is it even in here? Sorry, I'm just checking. Campfire is in here, but I don't think frost... Yeah, the temperature stuff is not in here. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. Well, I suppose I should be picking up any herbs I see, since I need to get making poisons. Need to have lots of poisons available.
You probably want someone else. I'm just the stable boy.
I'm not looking to talk to anybody at all, buddy. Just looking to steal people's plants.
Heard there were wolves on the road up north. Need a ride?
Not yet. Caravan is here.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rickard. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here. You'll end up like Ropi.
Alright. Execution going on. I'm basically going to ignore that. I am not interested.
They can't hurt Uncle Rob.
I like the death bells, though.
He didn't do it.
Positions.
Far you
You
need to go,
betrayed
huh?
us.
Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Hello, everybody.
You should tell her that her uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now.
Rogner, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Tori.
Alright.
By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
I see the thistle. I want the thistle.
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Tori. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of
Alright.
Pardon me.
No, I do not.
Huh? Oh, sorry.
You need something.
Nope. Just death plants. Need to get making poisons. Getting better at it sooner rather than later. I think I'll probably also be somewhat keeping up with smithing, just to make some of the weapon stuff a bit easier to repairs and timbering and all that. Alright, here's the Dragonborn gallery. Lovely garden full of things to pick. There was some hanging moss, but maybe not. There are more back there, but it's almost more of a pain in the butt to try and access them than not. Beautiful. There's the hanging moss. Oh well. Let's talk to Orion.
Ah, good day, my friend. I'm glad you're here. I trust things fare well.
Yes, the voyage was long but uneventful.
Excellent. Well, let me give you the 10 septum tour then.
Of course.
It was once called Magnarian Hall, and was built
Been
as a
this
temple
many
to
times.
Talos,
Wink.
the patron god of the Nords. After the White Gold Concordat, however, the statue was moved and the temple closed. I came here a few years ago and was able to procure use of the space in the pursuit of establishing this museum. Of course, I have had the building vastly expanded over the last 2 years to accommodate what I hope will become one of the grandest collections of Tamrielic history in the world. This grand atrium I call the Hall of Heroes. It is where a variety of historically significant relics can be displayed. And it's quite a striking entrance to the museum, if I do say so myself. Off to the right is the reception hall and staff barracks, as well as the museum office where I do much of my work. To our left, you'll find the central hallway leading to all the other galleries of the museum, which also serves as the cultural arts exhibit. Here, I hope to display a variety of art, as well as elements representing the more primitive cultures here in Skyrim, such as the Falmer, Forsworn, the Giants, and more. Down here on the lower level, you will find access to the East Exhibit Halls, which houses the Daedric Gallery, the Hall of Lost Empires, Hall of Oddities, and the Hall of Legends, which showcase a vast array of relics pertaining to the Daedra, Dwemer, Falmer, and ancient Nordic cultures, as well as a number of peculiar items that defy simple classification. At the close end of this hall, the stairwell will lead to the armories in the basement and up to the second floor. There you will find access to the Natural Science Gallery, as well as the Dragonborn Hall, where I will commission a variety of displays heralding any of your accomplishments. At the far end of the hallway on both floors, you'll find access to the Grand Library, and here on this floor, the door on the right also connects to the museum office. If you cannot find me in my office, you will almost certainly find me whiling away the hours in the library. Also, you should pick up a copy of the museum guide at the entrance of the museum. It will let you know the schedule of where I'm working, should you need to find me, and it will offer you an easier way of navigating the museum, as well as keep track of how many displays our museum has. Of course, it may take me a moment to update those accounts, so check the guide again if you feel the numbers seem off. I'm sure I'll eventually account for everything. Any items you find for display, you can either manually place them yourself, or utilize the prep station in my office. And I'll ensure everything you have gets properly displayed if it has an appropriate place. I'm likely to have a variety of tasks for you, but in between, I'm sure you can help me find a random relic or two I've been researching. Feel free to look around and come find me if you have any questions. I'm very excited about the prospects of where we are headed. Oh, yes, I almost forgot. I did promise you room and board after all, didn't I? Here is the key to the safe house upstairs. You can get to the safe house through the stairwell in the staff barracks, or by going outside the museum through the door in the upper level of the atrium. The balcony out front connects to the safe house patio. And lastly, I have a few leads for you to get started as you get more familiarized with Skyrim. Also, this region can be very treacherous with all the frost trolls, saber cats, and the like. The areas to the south may prove a better place to start.
Wonderful. Alrighty. Jeez. Let's take a look at his note. Alright, initial notes. Here's a few to-do items that will get you off on the right foot, I think. To start, an area of interest would be Bleak Falls Barrow, a rather sizable Merethic-era dragon temple, which could very well hold some very good history or relics. It is easily reachable from and just west of Riverwood. And second, an old Nordic ruin near Whiterun called Silent Moon's Camp. There's rumor of a special forge that creates unusual weapons. It should prove to be an interesting place to investigate, but do be careful. I have heard some rumors that bandits had made their home there and are trying to uncover a missing treasure of sorts. Good luck, my friend, and stop in any time you may need my aid. Alright. What's this letter from Lurbook? It's been a while since we made the tavern circuit and Cyrodiil together. Oh, he's a Bard College thing. And then the Curator's Guide, of course, which we have nothing really to work with just yet. Alright. So let's actually head upstairs. I've yet to decide if I'm going to place all of the artifacts myself, like I was doing before, which I do enjoy, but it is time consuming. Or if I'll just use the display stations to have them displayed for me. Alrighty. So let's get started with some of this. I don't want potions or poisons filtered out. Cooked food is fine, raw food is fine, soul gems is fine, scrolls is fine, recipes is fine, liquor, firewood, materials. I don't know what the book's for. Fragments is fine, leather. Okay, so all those are fine. Yeah, this time around I may not actually display everything, just 'cause. Alright, formulary. Let's read some recipes. Damage health. Beautiful blue mountain flower. Potion of paralysis also would be lovely. Fire. Okay. Goes back. And we'll get started with a bit of alchemy here. Eat. Eat. Alright. Now, if I recall, I don't remember which ones are the better effects. Alchemy. I don't do a whole lot of alchemy a lot of times. Okay. I know how to level it up. Oh, we need to get that thief stone turned on much sooner rather than later. Just looking up quickly, trying to remember which of the effects is better. Which this doesn't. Not looking for a list of all the effects in the game. Okay, potion strength. Interesting. I don't know if maybe it just gives you more options to have all the different effects. Probably be focusing on this and paralysis. Possibly ravage health, but yeah. Okay, I'm not seeing anything to suggest it. So we're just going to make sure that I have a good amount of damage health on hand. And we'll work on my alchemy at the same time. I'll consider some other potions as well. See if I can get any nice combos from that. So no. There's selections. I just want to combine ingredients here for a minute. So I already did Blue Mountain Flower and... oh, no I didn't, so these two together. Okay, now I found damage health in the death bells. That's lovely. Failed. Fortified conjuration. Most of these are going to fail, but that's okay. Because what I'm actually looking for are extra effects. One point. Oh, we apparently have that. Okay. See, already got a whole bunch more. And I can make a bunch of these. Ooh, that one's even more damaging. I should probably be doing this before I've got the increases. That's okay. Okay. Drops the effectiveness of spells by 7% for 30 seconds. It's not that big of a deal. This is not bad though. Now, please tell me these all stuff. They didn't. See if reloading makes them stack. I think it does. Something like that does. Okay, just a little bit. Okay, I've got lots of poisons, which is nice. 29 dance, the amount of damage. 29, 28. Weak poisons at 17. Beautiful. Alright, so what I should be doing lovely, that stuff in there. Okay. Let's just double check my gear, make sure that I have favorited what I want favorited. Oh, I should drop off the ingredients I'm carrying, since I'll always be coming back here anyway. So let's drop off store supplies. Options fill here. Good. Torches I will be dropping. Sort that in here. Okay, keys I will keep for now, I guess. Bunch of books. Okay, so we're gonna read through some of this. Explorer's Guide to Skyrim has updated my map. Fairy info. Not sure. Khajiit will follow the book. One of the summoner mod or companion mods, it looks like. I don't really plan to be using companions because I'm a sneak thief. But I may have to take them with me to begin with for some of the fights, but we'll see. Okay, books. Store that, store that. Store that, store that, store that. Dropping it will destroy it. Okay, good. And you can have that. Goodbye. Okay, good. I'll activate the book return later. Interesting. Okay, now if I recall, there are some dynamic items left out here, like fate cards. Let's get those. No books here. Oh, this book. Okay. Liquor cabinet I'm not worried about. Let's go see. I think there's anything in any of those rooms. That's some private armory stuff that I don't care much about. This is my own bedroom. Bed to sleep in. Household planner. Might do some of the outfit stuff this time. Oh, there we go. New book. Oh, book return again. Bathhouse. Oh, lavender. Lavender. Cloakroom. Yeah. Not worried about firewood and the like. Still book return. Okay. Okay. Don't need the keys. Alright. This is my different hutches. Oh yeah, get a few more ingredients from in here. Frost Miriam, more hanging moss. White elves here. Flour mortar. Oh. Water fountain, get some water. Okay. Alright, I think I can actually use those as ingredients as well. Figure out what the retort does. Oh, first off, I'm glad it marks down ones that we know don't work. Okay. I'm looking for ones with unknown effect. Oh, hi Luna. You came to step on mouse buttons, huh? Silly kitten. Okay, so we know what that does. Is an unknown effect one. Unknown effect. Unknown effect. Oh. Garlic. Unknown. Unknown. Okay, hanging moss. Okay. Those are the new ones. Beautiful. Okay. Our ingredients again. Let's go and get a few displays up. Yes. Because I'd grabbed all those weapons. I'm going to take a moment. Oh, 16 displays. Beautiful. To deal with a message here. Why can't I remove messages in the chat? Oh, might have already been gone. Okay. Back we go. Let's look at ourselves a nice save. And check how we're doing here. Okay, so I do have a pickaxe. I'm going to save that because I'm going to pick up metals. I actually don't want that equipped. I want this equipped. And this needs to go to the museum. Didn't because it was equipped. Oh, and I now have relic hunter gear. So, type. So, leather boots, relic hunter boots. Okay. Relic hunter cuirass. Leather gloves. And then there's the regular leather helmet. Okay. So that stuff will go into the museum in a second. Oh, and I have some cards I need to drop off. So let's place those last few bits. There we go. 4 more displays. Beautiful. Store supplies. That grab the inkwell? No. Okay, so that's the miscellaneous items. I don't. Oh, sword chest is available from here. Beautiful. Inkwell on the quill. Let's see if any of that was unsortable. Just the torches. Okay, so torches. Can we even sell those? Maybe. Okay. Oven. I don't think we get food sort of like for free or anything. No. Oh, is that the cookie? Oh, lovely. Damages health. Ah! Very silly. Alright. So I think we're basically set up. Get an okay set of starting gear and the like. Oh, actually I might go upstairs and see what it might take to put a scope on. Actually, I don't have any raw materials, so I'm not going to go up there and put up a scope. I'm going to go to the smith. What time is it? I see what time it is. Am I blind? Oh, it's 8:04 p.m. So the smith won't actually be open. In which case, that's fine. I'll grab some more plants. Oh, come on, game.
The Imperials are good for business, and business is good for Skyrim.
Thought there might be some more ingredients hiding out back here. Apologies for the coughing. Lighting issue. The quick lights. That did not help very much. That's a bit of a problem. Why did that not help? Definitely turned on. I may have to double check on my loot order again. That's going to be a problem. So that's what stopped me before.
Good day.
That's not really helping much at all. Let me check on the nighttime stuff on the actual site. I think there was a way to adjust it a bit. All right. I have to remember how to open that. Okay. Looking for the ENB effect. Oh dear. There's Knight's modifier and Interior's modifier, but it might be different on this ENB. Except that if I recall, that turns it off. Yeah, see, this is what it's supposed to look like. So I might just play this with the ENB off, because this is what I need. The ENB is lovely, but that's a big difference. It's too bad, it does look way better, but... Well, maybe I'll just turn it off when I'm using Night High stuff, like now. So actually, I can set that up a little bit. So, escape. Mouse over here. I think it's input. Use effect. F12. Use effect. That. No, I'm not doing mods in there. Come on. Why did escape suddenly stop working? Save to get out of that. Okay. So. That did not... Okay, so I have to hold shift with it. And then it turns it off. Okay, I'll try to remember that. I do plan to do a lot of work at nighttime because I'm a stealth character, of course. Nighttime gives some of the best times for darkness, so this may be how we're sort of looking at the game a lot of the time. Which is fine. Lots more plants. And it's not even considered stealing. Alright. Now I do actually like having the dragon attacks and stuff around, so I may well get some of that at least moving so that it can exist. Not to mention, I think the voice-based aura, life aura, would be nice.
You might want to rethink that. You're missing out on some wonderful opportunities working in that bar.
I fear the night, because the werewolves and vampires don't.
I wish only to graduate and enroll with the Legion.
I'm just going to check something quickly. I think there's something in here that sounded like... So, growl werebeasts. Okay. Not something I'm really looking for, so I may stick with not being a werewolf and using things like the detect life, detect death spells and or potions. Butterflies and moths. Right. We are going to head over to Riverwood and area. We're going to go into Helgen. And I think get that quest line somewhat started.
My carriage is the safest way to travel. Where do you want to go? Going straight
White
through,
Run.
or did you want to stop somewhere along the way?
I'd like to go to Riverwood, please.
Climb and back, and we'll be off. Oh, there once was a hero named Ragnar the Red who came riding to Whiterun from all glorious day.
Wonderful. I leveled up from the exploration. Okay, so most of my points will probably end up in stamina. Now, skill points. Weapons and defense probably need to come a bit first, as well as, frankly, sneak. So that actually puts some sneak in. What do we get? 0.5% harder to detect while sneaking per level, so that would put me at 15% harder to detect. And then up to 40 for sneak attacks with bows. We also get... That was lockpicking. There's light armor. 1% per level of light armor, so that'd be another 15%. And then archery. Ranged weapons do 1% more damage and 5% more critical damage per level of archery. This is probably where the first one should go. Attack is highly important. Okay. Picking up variants and ingredients along the way. Oops.
What do you want, cat?
Alright, so one of the first things that I'm going to head through here do. So we're going to pick up the Thief Stone along the way. Let's get my bow out. Be ready with some sneaky shots if necessary. Don't know what I'm detected by, but... And I do move quite tastily fast. It's lovely Nern route. I swim to get that. These are important ingredients. I'm sorry, I didn't realize I had that stupid light still on.
What was that?
Who the hell's that? Don't know if I like you. Oh, bandit, nice. Got him. That mage up there, though, is a bit worrying. Missed. Half. Oh, nice! That was without poisons. Okay, now where are the bodies I want to loot? I mean, I'm taking everything for now because I want to sell things and make money. My body was up here. So that must have been like a patrol or something. Ooh, a gold necklace. An imperial broad dagger, I think is better than my own. Iron dagger? Yes, it is. So favorite off of that, favorite onto this. Alright. Well, that is encouraging. Dare I ask what my difficulty level is actually set to? Do I want to show this on stream? Probably not, but... Oh, meta depth, that was a suggested. Okay. And I got my nerd root. Get back in here. Lots of lovely mountain flowers. Oh, that must have been from... Should have told me what those meant. Right under... Achieve that. No idea what that meant. I'll be avoiding the lights.
Hey, watch it!
Now that wolf's under attack by somebody else. Go here. Damn it. Deal with all the wolves. Oh, in light. I don't like being in light. Oh, sounds like he just did. There we go, lovely. All right. Ooh. Pick up that fish. Oh, I scared off the bug. Salmon. No, I'm not interested in salmon. The river betties and the like, though. I am. Okay, I don't see any.
Yes?
Oh, hi. Well, you're the people who are
What
seeing me.
now?
The hell are you mining? Ridiculous. Okay. Back up on the path. Ah, sneak is increasing. Beautiful. I think this is quite doable. I hope. I might be saying famous last words. I need to get some muffle and other stuff like that going as well. Alright, here's the Guardian Stones. So, Thief Stone. We're going to be accepting this sign and grabbing the Amulet of the Thief and wearing that. All stealth skills increase another 10% faster. Yes, please. We're not going to accept this, but we're going to unlock it and grab the amulet. And we're going to unlock Warrior. Grab that amulet. Back to Sneaky. Guess I'm visible because he's got a like big bloody torch. Visible to whom? A fox up there, I guess? Tree increase. I did lose a lot of arrows to the wolves. I'm in the light. Oh, berries. Alright. Nice, happy town.
Need something? I'd be a lot warmer and a lot happier with a belly full of needs.
Wheat is an extremely good ingredient. As are chicken eggs. Well, I don't know if they're extremely good, but it is an ingredient. Okay. So this is the inn. Now, I'm gonna have to look this up quickly as well. Let's see here. How do I start the main quest? Go at Helgen, enter the inn. Go behind the counter and enter the basement. Go through a few locked doors until you exit to Skyrim. Oh, I should also remember to pray. This is a locked door. Looks like no. Oh, and then you can exit to Skyrim. Okay, I'm gonna save. Save. You'll find the messenger dragon from the starting room. Speak with him and choose to skip the intro and select the keep when prompted. Open to Skyrim. Alright, first of all, snowberries. Ooh, a chest. Expert level though. Like 23 lockpicks, this could be a bit interesting. Ooh, especially if I can't even get it to move at all. Oh, no. Oh, here we go. Bingo. Some stuff anyway. Okay. Now, apparently, I will find the messenger dragon. Why do I not see the messenger dragon? That's the cellar. Oh, because I'm blind. Hello, buddy. Hello, messenger. Yes. We meet again, Woodenuk. Here I offer to send you forth in time. Grindhill Soldez, face fate. I think it's skip to Helgen Keep. The Imperials captured Ulfric Stormcloak and brought him to Helgen, where he should be executed. However, during the execution, a black dragon attacked Helgen. With the help of Ralof, one of the prisoners, and Hadvar, an Imperial soldier, you manage to arrive in front of the keep. Both Hadvar and Ralof are waiting for you to join them in the keep. Who do you go with? Hadvar or Ralof? Ah. Well, I did Imperials last time, but I'm a Khajiit. I'm probably going to end up doing Imperials again, because I'll be frank, I hate Ulfric Stormcloak. He's an asshole. So I'm going with Hadvar. Sorry, Ralof, you're on the wrong side. They are too... Well, I don't like the Thalmar. The Imperials don't really either. Very much. I really don't like the Stormcloaks. They don't really like me either. I'm a Khajiit, and they see race as a problem. Alright, Hadvar it is. So be it.
Looks
And
like
now
we're the
we can get
only
some more
ones
stuff.
who made it. Was that really a dragon? The bringers of the end times? We should keep moving.
Well, yes, but I'm going to
There should be
loot
plenty to
everything
choose from.
possible.
I'm going to see if I can find something for these bones.
Still out there,
Be
being
a sword or two in one of these chests. Look around.
empty. Oh. Ah, Executioner doll. Thank you. Chest. Oh, an Imperial Light helmet. How's that compared to my leather helmet? Worse.
See if one of these chests has some armor for you.
Okay. Off the broom.
Got to be a sword or two.
Actually good to keep around. Ooh, an antique cutlass. Don't need the... Well, I suppose I can melt it down for iron or sell it or something. How is my carry weight?
See if one
Ah, beautiful. Helgen keep key. Some Imperial armor. Iron sword and token. So quickly, let's assess the armor. Mine is better. Mine is better.
You better get that armor on. Give that sword a few swings too.
I have a
Keep
bow.
moving. That thing is still out there.
I pulled it for you. Is he gonna pull it again? Of course he is. Let's get going, Hadvar.
This way. We need to get moving. That dragon is tearing up the whole keep.
Just give me a minute. I'm out of breath.
Hear that? Stormcloaks. Maybe we can reason with them.
Uh-huh. I don't think so. You go first, though, buddy.
Hold up now. We only want to. Ha! Now you want to die.
Damn it.
That'll
Oh,
teach you.
guess I didn't do
Let
too
me see
much.
if I can get that door open.
I'm gonna start having some weight issues if I'm not careful. Oh, yep, already started. Okay, well, let's just double check. So, cloak. This way. Wish I could sort by 2 categories at a time, but that's fine. Northerner boots are better than the Relic Hunter boots. Put those on. My gloves are the best. And of course, I'm carrying too much already. Oh, we're gonna go here. We're gonna turn on the value per weight. And we're going to sort out the lowest pieces here. No, I don't want to wear the boots. Where's my Northerner boots? Drop, drop. 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 The swords too. Oh, actually, well, I'm gonna be picking up more stuff. I can come back here and get stuff afterwards.
Come
I need a companion. I should have brought Frodnar. Or, not Frodnar. Fainthal. Nice.
Damn, that dragon doesn't give up easy.
What are you doing? We need to get out of Helgen. Now!
These Imperials have potions in here. We're going to need them.
The other one.
That'll teach you. An old store. See if you can find some potions.
I can't really pick up much, so we're gonna only pick up stuff that's valuable. Oh, and the arrows. Yeah, I can't afford to pick up any of this stuff right now. Except the health potions. Okay. Yep, let's go.
A torture room. Gods, I wish we didn't need these. Hear
You
that?
wouldn't if you were nice people. Oops. Oh, he forgives me apparently.
Just in time. These boys seem to be upset at how I've been entertaining their comrades.
Don't even know what's going on. A dragon is attacking Helgen.
Hot dragon, please, don't make up nonsense. Although, come to think of it, I did hear some odd noises coming from over there.
Come with us. We need to get out.
We're gonna pickpocket this guy just for some fun. Oh,
Didn't you hear me? I said the
fine.
camp is under attack.
Watch what you forget the old man. Come with you.
Wait a second. Looks like there's something in this.
Don't bother with that. Lost the key ages ago. Poor fella.
Ooh, a steel dagger. Think I can grab it? Yeah.
Weeks.
Weapons. Damage. Okay, Imperial Broad Dagger is the same. I like the look of the steel dagger better. Oh, but it's stolen. Ah, but it means I won't be able to sell it. Oh, but it has a display. Never mind. Okay.
See if you can get it open with some picks. We'll need everything we can.
Sure, take all my things.
Grab what you can and
Ooh, these are valuable. We are taking. Of course, I'm carrying too much. Okay, well, let's drop off some low value items. Good enough. So, oh, I mean, leveling up the lockpicking is always good. Not that this probably gets me much.
There's no way out that way.
First, skeleton with stuff. Ooh, that's the kind of stuff I'm looking for here. Oh, lovely. Suddenly, I have some more carry weight. Not very much more carry weight. These are lightweight ones, but still more. Be getting a nice set of those going. You had nothing. Ready to go. You can take all the stuff from up front.
Where in Oblivion are we supposed to go? Where's the way out?
Stop moving. Oh, you moved. Bastard. Gotcha. Gotcha, and last kill from there. Okay. We'll be able to find a way out, but for now, I want to see. I don't want any capes or anything. Get some of my arrows back. Lovely. Gain power and influence. Okay. Oh, if I can learn to shoot fire arrows at some point, that would be awesome. Okay, his bow is not better. Sorry for the hiccups. Logan headbow.
Let's see where this goes.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I guess we're lucky that didn't come down on top of us. We'd better push on. I'm sure the others will find another way out.
Sorry, just checking to make sure the effects are loaded. Yeah. Check under here. I don't think there's usually anything under here, but... I'm coming, Hadvar. I'm tempted to pick his pockets.
That doesn't
Nope.
go anywhere.
Too bad.
I guess we'd better try this way.
Alright. But... Come on, trigger him, Hadvar. There they are.
What next? Giant snakes.
Ooh, lovely. Ow. Don't know why I don't get any venom from them, but that's alright. For now. You're waiting again, Hadvar. I want spider eggs. Okay. There's some more up here. Yeah, hold on, Hadvar. Beautiful. Yes, I'm coming. We should be sneaky like me. Stupid. Dagger.
Not the sneaking type, huh?
Yes, I am the sneaking type. There's saber-tooths. This is the problem. Yep. Oh, because he went running. Okay, so maybe we can sneak past those. Don't remember where my save was. Oh, geez, that's probably a bit further back. Yep.
Doesn't go anywhere. I guess we'd better try this way.
So that's when I probably need to use some poisons. Don't get in my way, Hadvar. Oh, my stamina. Forgot about stamina being a thing. Oh, filled up nice and quick there for some reason.
What next? Giant snakes.
I'll loot all of this again. While Hadvar gets ahead of me. I won't go after the dagger this time. Lots of tasty eggs. Oh, there was a skeever. Bundle.
Let them stick together down here.
One. Oh, this time it's a bear.
Not the sneaking type.
Yes, I am the sneaking type. I want the coin purse. Ooh, a hunter's crossbow? Oh, getting too much again. Now that's an interesting prospect. 33 to 27. Some bolts. 6 versus the 8 of these, though. We'll see. I need to drop something. No. That's enough. No, that's also not what I meant to do. Give me this. We have a problem.
What was that?
Anything to tank for me. Okay, I kind of like the crossbow. I probably can't carry. I thought. This one. Interesting. I can't turn myself quite as quickly with this. No, I can't. Interesting. I may actually like this better than that then.
This looks like the way out. I was starting to wonder if we'd ever...
1 second. All good. Saving would be a good idea though. Let's autosave.
Looks like he's gone for good this time. But I don't think we should stick around to see if he comes back. Closest town from here is Riverwood. My uncle's the blacksmith there. I'm sure he'd help you out.
Head level?
It's probably best if we split up.
I did! Oh, lovely. Stamina again. Now. Point in sneaking is probably a good idea. Help out with that. Okay.
Good luck. I wouldn't have made...
Oh, I got another perk point. Okay. Lockpicking and pickpocketing will be good as well. Not worrying about speech, but alchemy. Alchemy mastery. Yep.
Without your help today. Listen, we should go to Solitude and join up with the Imperial Legion. I could really use some of them. If the rebels have themselves a dragon, General Tullius is the only one who can stop them. I knew I heard something! You're as good as dead!
What is this? Bandits? Ugh. Okay, yep. Not able to do much against this guy. Assuming because he's a ghost. There's a mage around somewhere? Okay, might be good.
Going to find you.
There was another person. Oh man, there's an entire camp down there.
Come on, show yourself! Must have scared them off.
Right.
Yeah?
Who's there?
I don't know who's. Oh! Another bound warrior again. Well, how do I deal with this thing? Oh, I can... No, I'm seen. Oh, no, good.
Where are you? Ah, found you.
I don't know which ones are... That one? Damn it.
That'll teach you to cross me.
Ah, bloody hell. Have your corundum back. Yeah, keep following this guy. Almost on the tutorial-ish bit. And I can decide if I'm going to continue using that crossbow, because that crossbow is actually pretty good. I dislike the fact that I can't move much with it up. So that's fine. Oop. Okay, it's only when I've... I see. Okay, no, this is going to be my weapon for now. Lovely.
Listen, as far as I'm concerned, you've already earned your pardon. But until we get that confirmed by General Tullius, just stay clear of other Imperial soldiers to avoid any complications, alright?
Yeah, see, it's already got an arrow in. Really?
I'm glad you decided to come with me. We're almost to Riverwood. Things look quiet enough here. Come on, there's my uncle. Uncle Halvor, hello.
What are you doing here? Are you on leave from shores, boats? What happened to you, boy? Are you in
Uncle,
some kind of
please,
trouble?
keep your voice down. I'm fine, but we should go inside to talk.
What's going on? And who's this?
She's a friend. Saved my life, in fact. Come on, I'll explain everything, but we need to go inside.
Okay, come inside then. Sigrid will get you something to eat, and you can tell me all about it.
A dragon! I saw a dragon!
What?
her silly story.
Sigrid, we have company.
She pretends like she was downstairs, like the script thinks she should have
We've
been.
so worried about you. Come, you two must be hungry. Sit down and I'll get you something to eat.
Now then, boy, what's the big mystery? What are you doing here looking like you lost an argument with a cave bear?
I don't know where to start. You know I was assigned to General Tullius' guard. We were stopped in Helgen when we were attacked by a dragon.
A dragon? That's ridiculous. You aren't drunk, are you, boy?
Husband, let him tell his story.
Not much more to tell. This dragon flew over and just wrecked the whole place. Mass confusion. I don't know if anyone else got out alive. I doubt I'd made it out myself if not for my friend here. I need to get back to Solitude and let them know what's happened. I thought you could help us out. Food, supplies, a place to stay.
Of course. Any friend of Hadvar's is a friend of mine. I'm glad to help however I can. Like I said, I'm glad to help in any way I can. But I need your help. We need your help. The Jarl needs to know if there's a dragon on the loose. Riverwood is defenseless. We need to get word to Jarl Balgruuf in Whiterun to send whatever soldiers he can. If you'll do that for me, I'll be in your debt.
Well, thank you.
Until next time.
I know where Whiterun is from here.
Well, I'd better get back.
Okay. Alright, so I'm going to drop off some supplies at the... oh, did I not activate them? Looks like I did not activate the... Okay. I'm actually going to take a quick minute, and we are going to go back to the Dragonborn Gallery and go make sure that the shipment boxes are turned on. Just because then I don't have to keep leaving the field in order to drop off all the crap that I've picked up. Oh, wonderful. Torchbug, butterfly, butterfly. I got some of them anyway. Oh, what is this? With this many, you can manage the relic transfer exclusion list and automatically transfer any valid displayable items. The display drop-off container. Oh, that wasn't really most. Here we go. I'm changing these around just to make sure that they're actually turned on. Since I didn't see any at the inn I was expecting. So here's the overall shipments. Display some items. 13 new displays. Lovely. We'll store supplies. And put stuff in the sort chest. Don't know if I'll keep the crossbow or not. Maybe not. Well... It's just that it's heavy right now. I'm gonna pop those in there. Look at a health potion, I did not mean to. Alright, I'm gonna save, and then it is time to go and sort out some dinner. Thanks, everyone.